Going?
It's going. Day one.
Day one. This is Terry Williamson with RVDestination.blog with Lincoln Klopfelter, our youngest grandchild, and Cheryl. We're headed out for our Great River road trip. This is day one. Tonight we'll be in Columbus, Mississippi at DeWayne Hayes campground, and let's go. You ready, Lincoln?
Yeah.
You ready, Lincoln? In case you can't see him, there he is.
I'll take this.
Okay.
They are currently leaving Mama Cheryl. You forgot one thing.
That's just the first thing you forgot.
Might be the last time we see those bikes. There she comes. You're gonna have to do better than that, Mama Cheryl. You're gonna be left somewhere.
Here we are at DeWayne Hayes Corps of Engineering campground near Columbus, Mississippi. This is episode one of our Great River road trip. We left Bremen, Georgia, drove about 4 hours, got to Columbus, Mississippi. We came through Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, and then on to DeWayne Hayes. Lincoln's going to try some fishing here at this campground. He's got a new rod and reel. Show me the rod and reel. It's super. Can you throw it?
Right now?
Yeah, can you throw it the same place I threw it? Let me get to where I can see how far you go. Okay. That's good. Here comes a boat. I want to get the picture of this boat. So our campsite is number 89. I love it. It's great. It's right on the river. Here comes a boat. See what kind it is. Some of these campsites that are right on the river have washed out when the river rose and are no longer usable. They had to rope them off. But ours is okay. I'll show you one in a minute that's washed out. Ah, there goes a pontoon boat. Lincoln and I are fixing to take a walk down to a little beach area he saw that he can do some fishing from. But just to recap what we're doing the Great River road trip, and each day, each campground that we camp in, we're going to call it episode one. So we're going to video blog the whole trip. So this being our first stop, we're going to video the campground, but we're not going to do any sightseeing or do anything special. This is just a stopover on our way to Memphis. So this will be episode one, even though we're not going to do much sightseeing. There are about 100 campsites in this campground. I think we've actually got some open sky that we can use our dish bubble in. Oh, they've got lights spread around the campground. That'll be nice. The whole campground is fairly level. We rode our bikes through some trails a while ago, and the whole thing is pretty flat. Easy bike riding. You ready, Lincoln?
Yep.
Come on.
You filming me right now?
We're coming up to the campsite that washed away when the river rose. We're in 89, so this must be about 90 or 91. We'll walk you up there and let you see how bad it was. The concrete pad's actually sticking out about 4 or 5 feet with no dirt under it. I'd hate to back my camper up on it. The end of that concrete pad is not supported. So they had some major erosion here. In fact, I don't feel really good standing right here either. I could cave in. It's a big river. It's the Tombigbee Waterway. Okay, Lincoln. How long do you think it'll take you to lose that worm?
Oh my, it's gonna get stuck.
We just brought the one worm out down here, didn't we? Huh? You didn't bring any extra ones, did you?
No.
So we crossed Alabama and a tad of Georgia and a tad of Mississippi in about 4 hours. Here's a path this is the path, isn't it?
Yeah.
Takes us down to a little beach area. Lincoln's going to do a little fishing there. Be so cool if I could catch him catching a fish. If I could catch him catching a fish. Let me let you go first, Lincoln. No, you. I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but you've got to catch a fish. Do you remember when that alligator came out of the water down at Disney World and got this little kid and ate him?
Uh-huh.
Well, there could be alligators in there.
Nice and puffy.
Oh man, that is huge. Good grief. That tells you it must be deep water out there, buddy. Oh. I can't believe it. I've never seen anything that big going down the river. I wonder what that is. It looks like 2 barges tied together. EMS 374. There's a tugboat. The leader. That tugboat's pushing those 2 barges.
I like the follower.
That's amazing.
I might go up. Oh.
That was a good cast. Are you feeling anything on the bottom? Comes another boat. One thing to mention is that if you go on the website, either recreation.gov or directly to DeWayne Hayes' website, and look at their campsites and their availability, I'm not sure it tells you that some of these sites actually have sewer. Most Corps of Engineering campgrounds don't have sewer, but this one's got several. And they're printed on the brochure that I got when we entered, but I didn't see that information on the recreation.gov website when I was making my reservations. So if that's important to you, you need to check it out further. Great little paved bike paths that they've got along the river through the woods. We rode it earlier. It's pretty neat. Comes out. We're at side 89. Actually, this is 96. And if you take that path, well, I don't see the path now. Oh, the path's up here somewhere. If you take this path, it comes back out at campsite 65. Pretty good little ride. Be a long walk. Here's the path right here. Most people have boats that are here camping. This is Memorial Day weekend, so don't you know this place is going to be crowded this weekend. There's our campsite, number 89, with the light fifth wheel and the brand new F350 Super Duty diesel. There's a good bit of boat traffic on the river today, and today it's not even the weekend yet. DeWayne Hayes Campground. Lincoln and I are riding bikes. We've been fishing today. We've been riding bikes today. We've been watching the biggest barges I've ever seen in my life go down the Tombigbee Waterway. It's amazing. There's been a lot of ski boats out, pulling tubes and just playing in the water. It's a pretty big river. I don't know where it comes from or where it goes, but it's a big river. Lincoln didn't catch any fish. Try again tomorrow morning. And tonight. So Lincoln is actually filming me as he rides his bike. Let's hope he doesn't crash. 100 sites is a decent sized campground. Right outside Columbus, Mississippi, so plenty of everything you might want in Columbus. I left off the last video talking about the odor. And of course the water is sulfur water. I don't know if that's what we're smelling or not. But I smell it again. Do you smell it, Lincoln? It smells like radiator fluid. I was really worried. I thought, oh no. The last time we came this way, we broke down in Memphis and didn't make it any further. This time with a brand new truck, we're approaching Memphis and I thought I was breaking down again. I hope I'm not. We'll find out tomorrow, but There's no water leaking under my truck. Lincoln's gonna be my cameraman on this trip. And we're riding around now, so Lincoln, you don't have to film me the whole time. You can film some of these sites. I want to get good shots of the sites. They're spacious, they're covered with trees. They're really easy to get in and out of. There are a few pull-throughs. That's a pull-through right there. I don't know if you can get it, Lincoln. Yeah, I guess you can get it. You're riding through it. A lot of trails going along the river and along the other side. Well, there's water on both sides of this campground. It's like we're on a peninsula. We're not full, but today is just Thursday. I bet come tomorrow this place is full. Get a shot of the bathhouses up here, Lincoln. Oh, I hope you get to see that flatbed Chevrolet truck. Plenty of boat parking, extra car parking. Here's a boat ramp right in the middle of the campground. This is boat parking for the ramp. It's really a nice campground. I like it. I can see how people would flock here for Memorial Day weekend. You can stop it. A sewer connection, so that one has full hookups. Oh yeah, momentum. You weren't even looking at that camper, so I don't think you got much of it. You want to ride back by it again? Recording. They have a pavilion. Plenty of extra parking. This shelter may be reserved. Contact the project office for more information. They got a playground in the shade. That's wonderful. You know, one thing I haven't seen much of is dogs, and one thing I've seen a lot of are these go-karts.
Golf carts?
I wonder where the go-karts came from.
Golf carts.
Golf carts. Golf carts. Not go-karts. Go-karts are hot rod golf carts. Hey, it must be fixing to get dark. The lights have come on. Look at there. Is that a tennis court? It's too little. What do you think that is? Is it what you call a pickle court?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a badminton court. You hit the birdie. You try not to hit the birdie into the woods. Basketball hoop. Basketball hoops. Planch. That's an odd name. I had a Ragsdale teacher. I wonder if they're related. That was one of my favorite teachers. They are here for the weekend. Me if you can rent the golf carts. A lot of people have toy haulers and they haul their golf carts with them. Now that guy we just passed, he was the camp host, so he just has his own golf cart. That's how he rides around and does his work, you know, checking on all the sites. But there are a lot of them, aren't there?
Over on this side. Oh, pop, Pete. You didn't read it? I could probably read it. I'm gonna let this button out. It's hot. It's like an American church. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Puppy, delete that footage. Here we go.
Hey, Lincoln, try with this way and pull it down that
I can't even see.
grass line there.
That's
Good grief.
the thing throws a long ways.
Yeah, I don't have a weight on it either.
That's a $15 Shakespeare from Walmart, and I love it. I want one of them.